Hey guys, it's just another cool video I'm making. I wanted to focus on a couple of things with this one. This is another additional video from the poker fear. It's what I call poker fear. It's the things that we fear as poker players on the table, or at least I fear, and I believe we all fear at the poker table in one level or another. But I wanted to add also, these videos, they're designed for us not to have our eyeballs move so much. So, as a professional poker player, I read a lot of information. I watch a lot of television, watch a lot of personalities. I'm on the internet. I do a lot of research. Also, with all the other stuff that I do in my life. So I noticed that our eyeballs are moving a lot. So I'm creating these videos not only to help assist you as a poker player in your poker journey, but also to help assist you in your eyeball movement. So I hope you appreciate that. It's part of the RX part of the game that I like to say, the RX part of the game. So I titled these videos, these poker fear, what poker players fear at the table, which we all know, except for maybe the novice players, the ones that are just starting out or thinking of giving it a try. That video before would be, I guess, one, and this one will be poker fear video two. Okay, so if you didn't get to one, just let me know on Facebook, and then just send me, I guess, email, or you can go to ZueenieThat at gmail.com. That is my email. And you can shoot me up an email there and tell me, hey, I want to see the video. And if I guess if I get enough, even if I just get one, I'm going to go ahead and post it. I'll take it down, and then after I feel I gave it enough time, I'll take that first one down and this one down, and then I'll wait till somebody sends me another email before I'll put another one in. All right, so if you send me an email, it's ZueenieThat at gmail.com. I'll know somebody's watching. But anyway, it's spelled Z as in zebra, U as in unicorn, E as in elephant, E as in elephant, N as in Nancy, I as in igloo, and E as in elephant again, .com at gmail.com. Okay? My name really doesn't matter. Ooh, it's part of the poker fear videos. But actually, that is my professional name. I changed it a couple of times. This one I think I'm going to stick with. Although I don't mention it when I play, because some of the some of the people when I'm signing up to in the list, they're asking me more than once, how do you say it? How do you spell it? I'm like, yeah. So I use a different name. Sometimes I'll just come up with something, whatever I feel like saying that day. But my professional name is actually Zuini. So at the main event, if I ever play at the main events or the big tournaments, and you have to put a name. Hey, who's that guy? You're gonna hear Zuini. That's how it says. And again, the spelling, you just rewind this one, and the spelling's right there. But it's ZueenieThat at gmail.com for the email. Anyway, one of that's part of the information, and I don't have much, but I'm gonna keep using Poker Fear. Okay, Poker Fear videos as the format. So here's the next Poker Fear. Oh yeah, like I was saying before, these fears, it's not something like, hey, like you're gonna jump off a building. You fear like bungee jumping off a building, for example. It's not that kind of fear. It's a fear of, and you're not trying to really get away with anything. If you're a professional poker player and you're around a table, you, the best you can do is expect to have an opponent with the quality that you have, or less. Uh, and one of the fears would be not to have one that's much better than you, although I doubt there's anybody better than me, as a matter of fact. But and it is true, poker players say that all the time, because it ties down to our personalities. So you'll find your game, find your game, find your game. So as I was starting out, that was one of my fears. What is my game? What the fuck is my game? I can't fucking do just straight up fucking math, and I can't fucking just do. I can't say fuck, for example, at the table sometimes or something like that. So that's another poker fear. Go ahead and put that one into poker fear thing. Etiquettes, things of that nature. You might not even know. So when I was first starting out, I was like, all right, well, I got a lot to think about. So that was a fear. If you're just starting out, nobody's gonna bite you, and if they do, you might like it. Who knows? Around Halloween time, especially, you might like it. I don't know. So, the other thing I fear. Here's a poker lesson. Here's a big poker lesson, maybe for the pros. I'm gonna think of one. Give me a second. They'll know. They'll know it's true. Oh, the health part of the game, the RX part of the game. That's what I fear. I fear that I may not be doing anything correctly health wise. So that's a big fear. Here's one part. We're looking at cards. We're ducking. We're looking down. We're raising our card up. I mean, is our heart in the right place at the right time? Depending on who you ask, no. For me, it is. For me, it's the most definitely yes, and I play it that way. I noticed as a poker fear, I was playing with headphones. I took them off. I want to make sure the heart is in good shape. I do have whenever I use headphones, it does help me psychologically because I put a song on that I like on, for example, and it keeps me mellowed out, kind of thing. You could rest my heart rate. But plucking your ears with those headphones that pluck your ears, I'm advising against it. So I fear those. How about that? We'll leave it at that one. I'll make another use if you as a poker fear lesson number. I guess that would be like number 10, but poker fear video number 2, whatever. Uh, this this poker fear take me seriously on. If you're gonna use headphones, use the ones that you don't have to plug your ears with. Use the ones that you know how you set them in your ear, kind of like those Bose noise cancellation ones. If you're gonna use headphones, use that. I recommend no headphones at all. Ooh, I'm just playing with the video. So just do no headphones at all because think about what the other players may be saying while you're listening to music. All right, they might be saying, "Hey, I got a pocket aces. What you got? I got 8-7," and you're like in between music. Oh yeah, don't put anything like that past them, especially at the main event. So don't be careful. Now you could trick them in pretending like you're listening to music, and maybe they'll disclose something like they were cheating. It's not really cheating. It's just taking advantage of your opponent weakness of having music on. But fear that. Fear. Fear that somebody is actually telling another player what they have in their hand while your headphones on. And use it against them by just putting headphones on. Not the ones that plug you in your ear, just the ones, like I said, like the Bose ones, noise cancellation ones. The noise cancellation ones that just sit on your ear, not really go plugged in. Use turn it off, turn your music off, and pretend like you're listening to music. You're like going off. Ah, yeah, maybe you'll pick up something. So use that fear against your opponent. It's the same fear they would fear. It's the same fear you should fear. And as a novice, you might not realize that. Even as a professional, you'll be a little too trusting at times. So fear that fear. Anyway, I'll see you in the next video. This is going to be an exciting format, I think. Hope you guys like it. See you later. Oh, ZueenieThat@gmail.com. Okay? All right, bye.